All right, let's talk about a word you hear literally everywhere: the algorithm. It gets thrown around all the time, right? But what does it actually mean?
Yeah, it totally feels like this mysterious force working behind the scenes online, controlling what pops up on your screen. And honestly, it can sound super complicated, maybe even a little intimidating.
And you know what? It is the engine behind a lot of stuff, from your search results to your social media feed. But here's the thing: I promise by the end of this, you're going to get it completely. Because the big secret, it's way, way simpler than you think. Ready for it? An algorithm is just a recipe. Seriously, that's it. That's the whole secret. From this moment on, every time you hear someone say the algorithm, just swap it out in your head for the recipe. So, an algorithm is basically a set of step by step instructions that tells a computer exactly what to do. It's not magic, it's not some super intelligent brain. It's just a to do list, a series of commands in a very specific order to get a job done. And this whole recipe idea, it's a perfect fit. I mean, think about it. A recipe takes ingredients like flour and sugar and gives you steps to turn them into a cake, right? Well, an algorithm does the exact same thing. It just uses data as its ingredients, and it follows the steps to give you a result, like an answer, a recommendation, or a decision. It's a clear process from A to B. You've got your ingredients, you follow the steps, and you get a cake. You don't magically end up with a salad or sports car. You get exactly what the recipe was designed to make. And that predictability, that's everything. So, okay, why is this step-by-step recipe thing so important for computers? Well, here's the biggest difference between us and a computer. Computers don't figure things out. They need explicit instructions for every single tiny step. You and I, we can use our judgment, right? If a recipe says bake until golden brown, we can look in the oven and decide. A computer can't do that. It needs to be told bake at 350 degrees for exactly 22 minutes. No guesswork allowed. Think of it like giving a friend directions to your house. You wouldn't just say, it's over in that part of town, you'll find it. No way. You'd give them clear, step-by-step instructions. Turn left at the gas station, go 2 blocks, it's the blue door on the right. That ordered list of steps, that's an algorithm. And the funny thing is, you already use algorithms all the time. Your morning routine, that's an algorithm. A workout plan, also an algorithm. Even the rules of a board game, they're all just structured processes that lead to a specific result. So if we all use these recipes in our daily lives, what's the big deal with computer algorithms? What makes them so powerful? Well, it boils down to one word: speed. Insane, mind-boggling speed. See, you might follow a recipe once to bake one cake. A computer can run its recipe millions of times a second. That's its superpower. That's how Google can search billions of web pages and give you an answer in like half a second. It's not thinking, it's just executing its recipe at a speed we can barely even imagine. So where are these algorithms, these super fast recipes, in your actual life? Well, they're everywhere. Let's talk about a few you probably ran into just today. Okay, first up, finding the fastest route on Google Maps. The second you hit go, an algorithm is checking all the possible routes, factoring in live traffic, road closures, all that data, and it spits out the quickest path in seconds. Or how about that Discover Weekly playlist on Spotify that just gets you? Yep, that's an algorithm. Its recipe is matching your listening habits with millions of other people to find new music it thinks you're gonna love. And that perfect video that pops up on your TikTok feed, the one that makes you feel like it's reading your mind, that's not a lucky guess. That's an algorithm whose entire recipe is built around one goal: learning exactly what you like to watch. Heck, even brewing your morning coffee can be an algorithm. Your coffee maker follows a super simple recipe: heat water, drip water, stop. That's it. So you see, algorithms are literally everywhere. They're like the invisible helpers behind almost everything we do in modern life. They're not magic, just recipes. Okay, so great, you get it now. An algorithm is a recipe. But why does this matter to you? Why should you care? Because understanding the recipe helps you make sense of the digital world. The moment you realize that everything you see online is the result of a set of instructions, it kind of changes how you see things. It helps you ask better questions. Instead of just accepting what's on the screen, you can ask, what rules is this thing following? Who designed this recipe? And could it be biased?
Suddenly, you're not just a passive user anymore.
And look, you don't need to be a coder to do this. This isn't about learning programming. It's about being an informed and empowered user of the technology that's all around you. Really, it's about knowing how decisions are being made for you. It pulls back the curtain a little bit and helps you understand the forces that are shaping your digital life. So, now that you know the secret, now that you know it's all just a recipe, what questions are you going to ask? The next time your phone shows you something that feels a little too perfect, maybe you'll stop and think, what recipe just made that happen? And that right there, that's a whole new way of looking at things.